Hi friends, welcome back to Nearly Sane Games. I'm Neil, and today I've got a case of Compendium of Rathe. And that means it's time for some bingo. Not that bingo, this bingo. Alright, I'm looking for a few things here. I'm looking for Blessing of Thesis, or I'm looking for some rares in rainbow foil. I'm looking for some majestics in anything. I'm looking for some rares equipment in cold foil, and I've got some extra squares here. This is a square for any Marvel hero is what I'm looking for here. For the Fableds, I'm looking for either the card itself or the center puzzle piece. I'll accept those as a win, except for the Riches of Trouble Downey. That's any of the boobs. So the left or right puzzle pieces will count for that. And we're going to start things off. Marking off the free spot. Already on my way. So, let's get this case opened and see what's inside. Oh good, Compendium Rathe boxes. If it was something else, that would be a problem. Alright. Let's start cracking open this set. There's our golden package, and I will open that when I get to 3 cold foils. All right, we're going to skip all these. We want foils, and looking like that wizard stuff. Get more of these open. Blah, blah, blah. Distant rumbling. Seeds of strength. Nothing yet. Let's see. Right. Foily cloud cover. And there's our first, and it's a majestic cold foil. Look at that. Crown of Frozen Thoughts. Look how shiny that is. All right. So we know people are going to skip through this and just jump through the video. So I'm going to add a few cards here and there just to throw those people off. And we'll see if they notice anything. All right. It's good to get a majestic cold foil, but that is not on my bingo card. There's Hulk Up. Need some blue ones for Tough Nut. I'm excited to have a CC Tough Nut that might do something. Oh, Duty Bound Blitz. That is our first rainbow foil, and I was looking for either the red or the yellow on that one. Look at that. We're on our way. On our way to a bingo happening, and we're still only in the first box. Exciting, exciting. Smoldering Seal, that looks cool in foil. And there's a lobotomy for another majestic. I think I would probably just make a mess here and deal with that later. Here's a second cold foil. Mournful Casket. I think I've already got one of those. So that's a little disappointing. Opened a box earlier if you saw that. Oh, there's a foil Hulk Up. Is that on my list? I don't think so. Oh, yeah it is. Yes it is. I take that back. We've got foil Hulk Up right here. All right. If I get a bingo, no, nothing really happens. It's just really a way to entertain me. If you're entertained by it, that's great. And if you're not, you're just fast forwarding. Anyway, so how does that change my view at all? There's a cheating scoundrel, one of the hot mythics. The foil's over there. All right. Still looking for a third cold foil. There's some excessive blood loss. And another majestic Synapse Spark Cap. There's another foil cloud cover. That's, oh, there's our wizard rare. I like to see that. Can't wait to play more Kano. Bear Hug. All right. And another majestic. Kano in Silver Age feels much like Kano did in Blitz. And yeah, excited for more of that. Plenty of rares here. Arc Bending. This was going to be... oh, there's a Bubble Lubba. I was really looking forward to Arc Bending as going to be a great Lightning Wizard action, and then it turns out it's Ranger. Who needs Ranger? I don't need an arrow attack. Alright, there's Tough as Rock. I need one of those in foil. So Tough Nut can be so strong. And, ooh, there's a Pound of Flesh foil. That is a sweet looking foil there. That's not the foil I was looking for Levia, but pretty cool anyway. Hoping to get our one legendary. We'll see how that goes for us. And I have no respect for these piles. Just anywhere is where I'll be putting things. Anywhere and everywhere. All right, here's our third cold foil for Embryo. And that means it's time for some gold. Let go of... All right, it's going to be a side card. So we've got Looking for Scrap. That all you got. And not the center of our heart. So that one will not count. Let's finish this up with the Bear Hug. Our song, we need that in foil. Let's see if we get it. I'm disappointed to find out that some of these cards only come in EA for the foils. There's a Tome of Pandemonium. And not a regular foil. Which I think would be fine if the EAs were at the same, would appear at the same rarity as regular foils do. But the fact that they only show up as EA and only show up as an EA would. Do I need this one? I don't think so. Is frustrating. Oh, there's Two-Faced. Do have a Goliath deck. It's actually a lot of fun to play. But I don't know if it would be totally considering that. There's a Whispering Mist EA. This is not the EA I wanted. Oh, we got a Blessing of Bologna, though, and that's on my list, I believe. Blessing of Themis. No, I don't have Bologna on there, so we will switch to box 2. Hold on a second. All right, let's get into box 2. So far, pretty excited about this set. I do like that they made Majestics for our CC, and they're good and they're interesting, and I think they will help help heroes that need it. And I would like to see more diversity. I'm excited to see what Teklo does. I'm excited to see how if Bolton can be back in it. Become the bottle. I'm not going to become the bottle. Well, there's a Ghost Protocol. Speaking of Teklo. Yeah. There's a Mind Meets Might. Now, I don't need any of these in here. But, need my Wizard Majestics. Where are those at? An aggressive pounce. All right. Need to keep things rolling here. Rip off the top. I do need that. I've got far too many decks I'm trying to keep rolling here. There is another Grimoire. I got one of those in the first box. And I have, once again, totally disrespected any of my piles here. Let's keep those Majestics rolling. And there's a Duty Bound Blitz, but that's a blue. Who uses blue? Oh, Blunton. I've heard good things. I know some warrior people that are excited about that. Ah, there's Tough as Rock, blue foil. Let's mark that off as Tough as Rock. We're getting there. Just getting a little bit here and there. Phoenix Bannerman. I like how they got all the different... It's legendary, but there's 4 of them, so you can run 4 of them, sort of. But not really. I don't know. Sprout Strength. Yeah, it's so much strength sprouting. Alright. Mistborn. No Mistborn. Man, Part the Mistveil was probably one of my least favorite sets. Oh, there's a Majestic foil and another Majestic. We got 2 Majestics in the same pack. Not too bad. I like the Elemental Strike better than that Reflex. Ah. And the Troll. You're trolling me. There's another Toughest Rock. Oh, nice. Emberforged Gauntlet. Alright, that's our first cold foil of the box. They're coming a little bit late, so hopefully we get there. Put on ice. There's a sigil. But not a sigil for Wizards. What are you doing to me? Come on, LSS. Here's some hyperinflation. And some other stuff. It's good that we got all this new equipment because honestly, Silver Age equipment was hurting. I'm going to hate this one. This totally messes up all of my scours. Scour didn't actually work with being able to sacrifice uh, all your stuff at instant speed, but it was the thought that counts. I could turn off all your fealties. All right, this is our first cold foil, and it's a kimono of layered lessons, or a second cold foil. More mystic stuff. I don't want mystic stuff. I don't like mystic. Why are you doing this to me? All right, depths of despair. Oh, there's our third cold foil. Ninja. Come on. All right. Not in love with those. Don't love degluing this. Oh, we got a centerpiece. That could be something for us. Looking for scrap. This round's on me, and it's the center. It's the eye. We'll take that. We will consider that as hitting the eye. Because the puzzle piece. Because were we going to hit the eye? For reals? Probably not. Trying to be real here. Trying to complete my bingo. There's a foily overcharge. And leave him speechless. All right. Lighten the load. Oh, it's Harold. Hi, Harold. Last pack for this box. Got that eye staring at me. It's a little weird. Knife through. And just rares. All right, moving on to the next box. All right, box 3. There we go. Our best bingo side is we're still 3 away, so bingo not looking great. We're actually hitting. We're gonna keep trying. The important thing is to keep cracking. Crack we shall. Start with an emblem and embalm. The card seems to do nothing, but you know, we'll see. There's some boots. Need some boots. Some wizard boots. I think this is our Marvel. It's look within, and it's a Marvel Dromai. Not bad. I hate that nobody turns these things around, but yeah, pretty cool. I would rather it was Kano, but maybe we'll have to purchase that later. Have you noticed on these packs, they have a lot of colors there. It's weird. And by the book, that's our Majestic foil and a Reckless Arithmetic. I don't want to do Reckless Arithmetic. I just want regular arithmetic. Alright. These are not what I was looking for. Can't always get what you want, though, I guess. There's another tome for us. Again, not where I wanted to go with this, but let's get those cool foils going. Come on. And nothing. What do we got here? Soul Bond Belief. There's another tough as rock. There's a wind cutter. That sounds... I feel like that's just the name of a fart. Alright, there's a boop. And some more rares. Alright. Energy. Oh, there's a cold foil of this card that I dislike. It's not that I dislike it. I think it's a good card. I just don't want to see it on the other side of the table, and I know that I will. How many cold foils is that? That's 2 cold foils for us. Dromai. Dromai is not what I want. I have 6 or 7 Sage decks built. Dromai is not one of them. Oh, there's an Astrovolt Elemental. That's on our list. We'll definitely need that. Where is that? Acilio thanks you for your service. All right. Again, I'd like the foil versions. I got a blinged out Acilio. But man, the idea of trying to buy EA just to get a foil out of that hurts my soul. Hurts my wallet more, I guess. And there's a Whispering Mist that's not EA. Enigma seemed to be putting up some numbers, but not against Kano. Those Kano matches were extremely fun to watch. How many of these Shimmering Specters have we got? Oh, here we go. Gloves of Erasure. Well, at least it's Wizard, I guess. That's our 3rd time for the Golden Pack. Just a corner. Not going to be anything. Fate Foreseen. Midas Touch. Oh, that's almost boobs. Almost boobs. All right. Here we go. There's an Elixir. And there's a Helm. Safe Haven. What do we got? Heart Wrencher. Wrench Attack, which is crazy. I'm sure there'll be some abuse there. Those dagger attacks I despise. Feels very cheating. And then I play a Wizard. Nice. Glyph Destruction Nodes. And what do we got? Overcharge. There's a Frostbite. We need a foil of that. And got too many cords here. Just throw those in the frame, if that's cool. And let's see here. No Majestics. Last pack of box 3. Here we go. Hulk Up in red. And another cold foil. Well, we got 4 cold foils out of that box, so not bad, I guess. Let's clean up and go to box 4. All right, moving on to the last box of the case. If you've enjoyed this, be sure to like and subscribe and all that stuff, because, well, it really doesn't matter. I'm not to where the money is anyway, and it's just box opening. But hey, I'll appreciate you for liking. How about that? All right. Oh, rip off the top, and a Gentle Breeze. Again, another fart name. Why is this set built on farts? Ion Charge. Curious on that one. Curious if Acilio can find ways to abuse it. More cloud cover. How many cloud covers have we got? By the book. So many foil cloud covers. We'll have all my cloud covers that I run in all my decks to be foil. There's a Doomsaying foil, and there's an Unyielding Grip cold foil. Nice. I think that is, yes, we do have an Unyielding Grip, and that is making progress towards our bingo. We just need 2 more in that line. Let's see if this box can get us there. Oh! Oh, yes! Look at that. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, that's... Well, now I don't have to do anything. Well, I didn't even cross them off, and I need to. So good. All right, well, that was a fun case opening, and is that... Oh, no, there's more. All right. Well, I guess we'll finish this off. This is obviously my favorite box, and oh, another Marvel. Well, I'll take that, and we'll move on to our gold pack. As long as we're cracking Marvels. Nope, just a corner. What do we get? Fiddler's Green, very nice hit, and Seduce Secrets. And this is a Chain of Nothing. Oh, got Kano. I'm happy. All right, a blessing. All right, this blessing is not on our list. All right, we need it in foil, so we don't get to scratch anything off of that one. All right. Let's see here. Submerge. That goo trap. There's Two-Faced again. Duplications not working in my favor. But I did get two Marvel heroes. I won't complain about that. All right. Oath Evoke. I feel like we got a lot of foils of those, too. Need some more majestic equipment. Distant Rumbling. And there's that Spark Cap again. This is looking very similar to the last box I did. There's a Snarky Prick there. And some rares for the rare pile, and a Runic Felsong, and there's that Ghost Protocol again. How many Ghost Protocols do I need? All right, Arc Bending again. Should be Wizard. Is not Wizard. Need more Wizard. All right. That's a pretty looking card. I like the foiling. Oh, there's a Helm of Might and Magic. I remember Might and Magic. Yeah, it's a little purple in there. That's kind of neat. That's 4 cold foils for this box. Not too shabby. I'll take it. Submerge. And some other stuff. Well, we're getting closer here to the end. There's another cloud cover in foil. And more Ninja Majestics that I don't need. And Cut and Carve. Let's see. Yeah, what do we got? 4, 5, 6. 6 packs left, I think. Not too bad. There's another Cut and Carve, right in a row there. It's getting more and more difficult to hit our bingo. There's a Channel Ice Lock Gaze. All right, 4 packs left. I need 2 of these to be in my bingo slots. Let's go. Aggressive Pounce, that's not it. We need 2 rainbow foils. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. Light and load. Oh. Alright, well, it looks like bingo is not in the cards for us. I hope we get another foil cloud cover, though. Jeez. Alright, last pack. Yeah. It's been a fun case to open. Thanks for coming along on the ride with me. We got some good stuff in there. And, yeah. Excited to play with Marvel Kano. Until next time, you've been watching Nearly Sane Games.